Who are the Knights of Ren? The Knights of Ren are a mysterious order of warriors that dedicated themselves to following the dark side of the Force, which they call the Shadow. In an age after the fall of the Sith and Jedi, one of my favorite parts of Star Wars is seeing how those who aren't traditional Jedi or Sith react and respond to the Force. But for the Knights, they devoted themselves to their own teachings known as the Way of Ren. Their leader at the time, who went by that same title called Ren, directed the group to become contract mercenaries who did what they wanted when they wanted. After the fall of the Empire, the Knights continued traveling across the galaxy to build their own enclave of Force sensitives to further their plans to rule the galaxy any way they can. During this time is when they came across young Ben Solo, a powerful Force sensitive child who is not only the grandson of Vader, but who also is battling his own inner turmoil with the dark side. After Ben was convinced to destroy the Jedi Temple built by his uncle Luke, he faced off against the leader Ren to claim the title for his own. After the fierce battle between the two warriors, Ben eventually got the upper hand and won the duel, and now being the leader, he decided to give himself a fitting title as well, donning the name we now know as Kylo Ren. Years later, the Knights of Ren continued to work under Kylo, as he now was a warlord for the First Order and the apprentice of Snoke. We first saw the Knights of Ren in live action in the film Rise of Skywalker, as they were tasked with finding Rey and the rest of the rebellion. However, as time went on, Kylo turned back to the light side, proclaiming the name Ben Solo and confronted his former devotees, where they were eventually slain by their former master. So far, that's all we know of the Knights of Ren and all the information and history we have through the current storyline. I hope we can see more of the Knights, as they are a really interesting and pretty impactful part of the Star Wars sequel trilogy. However, unfortunately, they weren't fully fleshed out as much as they could have been on screen. But there is a Kylo Ren comic series where we go and delve more into the Knights of Ren and Kylo's origin as well, that you should definitely check out.